What's up guys, this is Ardenal7. Welcome back to another war video. This is Season 48, War number 3, LVT versus DD13. I've got 5 fights this war. I'm bringing Symbiote Supreme, who is freshly rank 5, Apocalypse, and Magneto. I am taking Path 4 in Section 1, Path 3 in Section 2, and the Serpent on Node 47. Unfortunately, I've got a lot of ugly fights this war. I play a few poorly, and you'll see that first up here with my first fight, which is Symbiote Supreme versus Cosmic Ghost Rider on Node 4. That's the first fight on Path 4 in Section 1. Now, the entire strategy here is to not let Cosmic Ghost Rider throw a heavy. I practice this a ton of times. Basically, get a clean parry, back off. Get a clean parry, back off. Do not let him throw the heavy, because if he does, then he will get his 5th judgment, and I will degen. So there he throws his heavy. So kind of all downhill from here. So now, as soon as he throws his first special, he is going to apply that degeneration to me. I do get to my SP3 here, and the hope is that I can get enough SP2s to kill him before I die myself. I am running power back boost. Unfortunately, I don't get back to the SP2 right away, but then he hits me and I do. So here I want to throw my SP2, hopefully get back to another one. Cosmic Ghost Rider is bleed immune, so I do not have the benefits of the bleeds helping me out here. But as you see, that degen really ticked me down a ton. I'm at like 20%. And then here, I should have thrown the SP2. For some reason, I don't. I go to SP3, and then I combo him till he's at 1%, and then throw the SP3. I guess I just really wanted to waste some time here. Hearts racing after this fight, but happy to get out of it. Next up, I've got Weapon X on Node 13 with Apocalypse. I've taken Weapon X every war this season so far, and this should be no different. I will have heal block, so I am not running suicides. I also do not have cable, so I'm not fully ramped, but after this fight I will be, and able to apply a horseman later on. So I just miss a parry there, take some hits and some bleeds, and then he throws a heavy after being unstoppable, and just take some damage I shouldn't have, but I'm able to dex off the wall here. He is in Berserk. I'm back to SP2 again. I can rinse another one. On replay here, what I should have done after my first SP2 and what I should have done right here is just kind of wait out his Berserk, let it go away so I can kill him, and then I try to get a backdraft intercept and get touched up a few times again. He's still in Berserk, so he's still healing a ton. There, Berserk finally is gone. And here, he's out of Berserk. I can just parry him. I don't know why I'm dancing away. I think I'm just nervous being at low health. Trying to get him to throw his SP2 here. Like I said, I really just did not play this one well. My other 2 Weapon X fights were much cleaner this season. I am super confident in this fight, but that was not a good showing. Alright, next up I've got Magneto against Future Ant-Man on Node 21. That is the first fight on Path 3 in Section 2. I've taken this fight like a dozen times across seasons. I did take Magneto to rank 5 and ascended him this last off-season. Magneto's one of my favorite champs. I love this matchup. It's super easy. You put 3 of 3 Pacify on, and you wait till Magnetism applies, and then you're free to heavy parry. If you heavy parry here, he's never going to gain an armor. You basically just need to watch his power. If he let him throw a special, just take it into block. No reason to dex or get dangerous in any way here. So he throws his SP2, just take it into block. No big deal. Occasionally you can get power drained from Future Ant-Man, but all it does is extend the fight out. So nothing really to worry about. Get to my SP3, I double my prowess, throw the SP3, and that will kill him. Finally, a fight that goes to plan, and is a nice clean one. Alright, next up I've got Super Skrull on Node 30 with Symbiote Supreme. This is the second fight on Path 3 in Section 2. The game plan here is to just parry a bunch at the start. We want him to get his 5 Fury buffs. If he gets an armor up buff, then I will glance, I will get shocks applied, and make this fight very difficult. So once you get those 5 Furies, you're free to attack. It also gives you a chance to ramp up a bunch of prowess for the tactic. Once we're here, we're just going to build up to the SP3 and get him into the cycle. Unfortunately, I dex back as he throws the SP2, and I get some incinerates on me. They are going to tick down throughout the whole fight, but as long as I play clean from here, it shouldn't kill me. But it obviously a dumb mistake, just added to the list of this war so far. But I get the SP3 off. Now we're just going to build to the SP2. Get another parry, throw my SP2, and very close to dead. I'm able to just throw an SP3 here to finish him off. Those incinerates still had a ton of duration, so if this fight extended too much longer, I could potentially die. Obviously, don't eat SP2s, guys. My last fight this war is Symbiote Supreme versus the Serpent on node 47. This fight was swapped to me pretty early on, right after the plans dropped. I did a bunch of practice. I actually took my 5-star, the Serpent, up to rank 5, just so I could have like a real kind of dual target to get a bunch of practice in. But I parry a bunch at the start here, stack up my prowess. With his specials, you need to make sure that you've got a bunch of space. You can dex away, because if the first hit goes into your block, it will be unblockable the whole time. But here we go. So I get to my SP3, and we're going to get him into cycle. Ideally, you're throwing a lot of SP2s this fight. You want to keep all of your blessings up, because I'm going to be pushing him to SP3, and I want to take as little damage as possible from those. Also, the power drain is extremely helpful here, because he only uses half his power when he throws a special. There we go. Unfortunately, I'm too close on that SP2, and I eat it into the face. I get falter there, but I'm able to drop an SP3, which will give me some space and let that falter fall off before I really need to re-engage. Because this is tactic, I need to be parrying or hitting into his block or something as often as I can. I do a good job here in the first half of the fight, but as the fight progresses, I don't stay on top of it as well. There you see, because I had the second blessing, I take very little damage from his SP3, so that's why we really need to keep those up. So I'm back to another SP3 here again. We'll throw this. He's nice and low. So far the fight is going pretty well, other than that SP2 that I took. But 50% of this guy's difficulty is his death immunity. So he throws a heavy into the air for no reason. I throw my SP2. We have triggered death immunity, and I go right into an SP3. Looking back here, I really wish I would have held on to this. I still had time on my blessings. He was not close to an SP3 yet. I could have just gotten some parries in to keep the unstoppables low. Done pretty much anything there except for throw that SP3 super early. But here he throws another one. Again, I'm only going to take like 7.5% damage or something. Not a big deal, but I am going to be in my corner now, and I throw an SP2 to try to get some space. He's still very low, but I believe I dex, and I'm faltered there. I hit into him, and that's the fight. So unfortunately, I just let myself get cornered. I let him get too many indestructibles there at the end. Really close. It's my first time facing him in war. I'm pretty proud of the effort. Obviously, it's not a solo, but we go back in, and we're going to trigger death immunity right at the start here. But as you see, I'm just getting parries, just trying to keep as many prowess up at the start. So as this goes through his death immunity, we don't have to worry about the indestructibles. So there I dex and miss, and he fails my dexterity, and I get hit there. Not a big deal. I knock him down to make sure that I don't get faltered. Able to throw an SP3. And we're just trying to get through this death immunity timer. I really like Mojo. Some of my alliance mates have been using Mojo. Shout out to Wes. He's got some awesome takedowns with Mojo this season against Tactics, but specifically against the Serpent, he pretty much ignores the death immunity phase. He makes it end super quickly. And I think that is a significant portion of the difficulty of this defender. So he's definitely doable with Sim. I was close, and I think I could definitely get a solo next time. But we get him down on the cleanup. Unfortunately, drop another death. Definitely not the cleanest war from me here. I managed to make it out with only one death to the Serpent on a very tough fight. This is my first war this season facing Tactic defenders. It's a tough tactic. You definitely need a good game plan, a good counter. I managed to get through those ugly fights without dying, and then I execute pretty well, but drop one in the end. So 14-2 on the season. Hopefully I can clean my performances up a little bit. Thanks for watching, guys.